Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to do a little casual comparison here between two really cool dive watches. On the left we have the Doxa Sub 300 Professional. This is the reissue of that original Doxa diver that came out in 1967. And on the right we have the classic Marinemaster. This is SBDX 017. This is one of my latest purchases. And I thought this would be a great video just to kind of show the two side by side and talk about them because they're in similar price points. They're both retro inspired divers, and they both have kind of cult followings within their respective brands. So I know it's hard to compare Swiss and Japanese head to head because they're very different watches, but I'm going to try and talk in absolutes here because I know you guys like that. So I'm going to start with the Doxa. I'm going to tell you some things that the Doxa is better than the Seiko at. For me, the bracelet is nicer. I love the true beads of rice. It is just so unique, so comfortable, and I think fits this watch very, very well. The beads of rice bracelet is awesome. The other thing is this has a sapphire crystal. You can see a bubble sapphire crystal. It has AR coating on it. Definitely superior to the domed hardlex that's on the Seiko. It's actually kind of surprising the Seiko only has a hardlex crystal. I know that's a big negative point to a lot of potential consumers. Now, another thing that I like more about the Doxa is actually the bezel action. It's a lot stiffer, and you can see this sawtooth grip that's just super easy to grip. It is raised off of that case. And looking at the different finish work here, it's just untreated metal. It's brushed and it's polished, and then you've got your indexes. So it's actually really nice, and I think it's going to hold up better over time than the more lacquered metal insert that's here on the Seiko. That will scratch if you hit it hard enough. It is not ceramic. The last thing that I like more about the Doxa is it has more of the vintage aesthetic from the smaller dial because this is a one-to-one reissue of that original dive watch. And they really just nailed it. So this really has that vintage feel and vibe if you like that. So those are my thoughts of what the Doxa does better. Let me tell you what I think the Seiko does better, the Marinemaster. No doubt this has by far the better lume. Seiko's LumiBrite, its newest formula, it just beats the pants off the Doxa. So that's really cool. I also like the clasp a little better just for the adjustability. Now it's a little bit bulky, but you can see here, really nice system for extending the clasp. So that's pretty cool. And then if you look at the handset, it's just so dimensional. I think this has the details. This has the finesse, the beauty, the visual interest that I think the Doxa just doesn't quite achieve. I mean, you can tell that this is very finely crafted. Very unique. I just love how sharp this is. Although it is, a vintage inspired design, it feels a little bit more like a modern piece. And I like the weight and the heft and the chunk of this watch. Now, when it comes to wearability, I'm going to show you guys some wrist shots here. The Doxa is thinner, although they are pretty similar in width, and I think wears a little bit better, a little bit more comfortably. But again, the Marinemaster is super adjustable. And if you like a little bit more of a hefty wrist presence feel on your, with your watches, the Marinemaster wins in that respect. Now, talking about the movements, the Doxa has a chronometer 2824, very easy to service, very good movement. And the Marinemaster is utilizing the 8L35 with the MEMS technology. I'd say it's a toss-up. I like both movements. The Doxa is 4 Hertz. Same with Seiko, the Marinemaster. They both have good shock protection systems and are both extremely accurate watches. So I don't really have a preference between the two. Now, just in closing, there's a couple things to note here. The Doxa comes with this really cool book tube. It is it's just a fun package, and I really like what they're doing. Although the Seiko also comes with this extra waffle rubber strap that really looks awesome on the watch. So when it comes to the respective packaging, the Doxa's got the more interesting stuff, but the Seiko gives you more wearable product. So just be aware of that thing. Which one do I like better? If I have to answer, it would definitely be the Seiko. I think, you know, the answer is different for everybody, but this thing really speaks to me. It really feels great on the wrist, and I think I just, you know, I just enjoy wearing it a little bit more than the Doxa. So if I had to choose only one, it would be the Seiko. In fact, I probably will be selling the Doxa here pretty soon, because having two $2,000 vintage-inspired divers is feeling just a little redundant in my collection right now. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick casual head-to-head comparison. Very cool watches. Let me know which one you guys would pick, which one you guys enjoy more. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.